So on the 1st of March 2015, FIRB reissued their foreign investment policy guidelines, and in that new revision it includes a requirement that foreign investors acquiring an interest in Australian rural land must give notice to FIRB and seek FIRB approval where the cumulative value of their land holdings will exceed $15 million. So the things to note here is that the threshold is cumulative, so where foreign investors already hold interest in Australian rural land, then that will count towards the $15 million. The other thing to note is that the valuation must be reasonable, and it must include market value of the land, including any buildings on the land. So the new change means that FIRB approval is not only required for the acquisition of primary production business, but it also includes the acquisition of an interest in Australian rural land. Now, Australian rural land is defined as land used exclusively and wholly for primary production business.
So what is the likely impact of this change on the agribusiness sector?
Sure. So the likely impact is that it now requires a fairly low threshold in terms of a $50 million threshold, and it is also cumulative. So foreign investors who already hold existing holdings in Australian rural land need to take into account the low threshold being set. So as a result, most inbound foreign investment into agribusiness and rural land will be corked. Foreign investors will need to take this into account when considering their transaction timetables. The extra time could be anywhere between 1 to 2 months. So that could add an extra layer of timing in relation to the timetable. What foreign investors need to note here is that this revision to the Foreign Investment Policy is not part of Foreign Acquisitions and Takeovers Act, so it's only part of the FIRB policy, and is not a change that has a force of law. However, our recommendation is that foreign investors should comply with the changes to the foreign policy as well.
No, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.